Hello and welcome to yet another wacky Mr. Melvin Makes. The drawing today is in response to a previous video I did in which I made a warped or glitched crayon, taking the idea of a broken crayon and connecting it in a way that makes it look almost glitched, warped, or melty really made me think of an abstract artist, Salvador Dali. He has a very famous painting, I bet most people would recognize it if they saw it, called The Persistence of Memory. In that painting you would see lots of melty clocks, which gave me the idea to make a melty, warped, glitchy Kit Cat clock. This kind of hits home for me because of my cat Luna, who is also a black and white cat. You would have just seen her in the video there. So just like the crayon, I'm going to start by drawing out my design and cutting it in half. So you know I have this image copied and shared on my Facebook page. So if you're in a time crunch or would rather just print that out than draw it for yourself, feel free to. If you're up for the challenge, draw the cat yourself. I would love to see how yours varies from mine and varies from the actual Kit Kat clocks. Once you're done with your drawing or once you're done printing it out, use scissors today to cut it in half. Going forward, you would want to trace with Sharpie. Now, tracing works really well with thin paper. If your paper is a little too thick to see through, you might use a window or something else to help you. But going forward in the video, you're just going to see me continue to trace out the drawing that I started with and transfer it to my larger paper. With a little bit of space between, I can start to make kind of an abstract connection. So every single line and broken piece needs to connect, and I'm going to do that with a series of squiggly lines. This is again in response to a previous video of mine in which I did a very similar thing with a crayon. As an artist, I think it's a great idea to take an idea and run with it. So I had this glitchy, sort of warpy design idea. I've seen artists doing it as I've been scrolling along on Instagram. I wanted to get in the game and use some designs from my own kind of visual culture. So that's what I'm doing here today, and I would love it if you participated with me on this. Again, feel free to use my image and do this yourself. Feel free to make your warp or your melt, glitch, whatever you want to call it, in your own style or lines, but you can just kind of see how this works. Connecting each piece back together with a wiggly line, kind of just a wavy line like that. As I finish out my outline there with Sharpie, I just want to remind you how important it is to protect your work surface with either a second sheet of paper, newspaper, or a drawing board. Whenever you're using permanent marker, it's important to remember that that material can bleed through your paper and actually ruin whatever's underneath it. So you'll always see me using a drawing board to keep my surfaces safe and clean. In my pencil, or rather my crayon drawing, I did a quote just to add a little bit of meaning to that picture. I'm going to do the same here, but a little bit less meaningful. I'm just adding the words tick and tock to kind of reference the clock idea. And I'm doing those in bubble letters. Choose maybe a quote of your own or copy along with mine. Going forward, you're just going to see me add some color and shading to this picture. Whenever you're working on a drawing, remember that it is entirely your choice on how it looks in the end. I'm keeping mine similar to how these clocks would have looked. Of course, I'm changing the shape of it by abstracting the space between the two halves, but I'm using colors pretty normally. Now with my signature on the top corner, I can say that I'm done. I'm proud of what I made, and I hope you followed along and made something abstract and creative as well. Enjoy, and thank you so much for following Mr. Melvin Makes.